Hello, kid. This is Abuela Bear, and I am very excited because my friend Naive. Oh, wait, you mean this Naive right here on the cover? Yes, she's my friend. Wow, Abuela, you have big deal friends. I know. But anyway, my friend Naive sent me this brand new book that celebrates Latinos who made U.S. history. And since I know that you love to inspire children storyteller, I do want them to believe in themselves and know that they can do anything in the world that they want to do. Yes, well, this is a wonderful example of 11 pioneers who achieved their dreams. Oh, I love that kind of stuff. And also, it's bilingual, just like me. That's right, Abuela is bilingual and she loves sharing bilingual books with us, so let's get our bilingual on. And also, our inspiration. And I see by the cover of this book, some people might recognize some people on the cover. Let's see what awaits us. Inside, fearless trailblazers, pioneros audaces. This book belongs to you and me and the KidTime family. I'm gonna have to get a sticker that just puts boom, KidTime StoryTime on those books whenever it says that. We begin with space. Cuando era niño, José Hernández soñaba al espacio volar, pero primero trabajó en el campo, mudándose de lugar en lugar. Estudió ingeniería, matemáticas y ciencia porque tenía claro su destino, lo que le sirvió mucho para convertirse en un astronauta y forjar su propio camino. Con trabajo y persistencia, su sueño de la infancia se hizo realidad. Viajó en un transbordador espacial gracias a su tenacidad. Some big words there, right? Now, en inglés. As a little boy, Jose Hernandez dreamt of voyaging into space. His journey began while harvesting crops and moving from place to place. He earned top grades in his favorite subjects, engineering, science, and math, which served him greatly in becoming an astronaut and charting his own path. With hard work and determination, his childhood dreams came true. Jose traveled in a rocket ship, and with persistence, so can you. That's right. Did you catch that? He grew up harvesting crops. That's right. His family worked the fields and worked crops. And he dreamt of going to outer space, and he did it because that's what he worked for. That's pretty inspiring. I feel very inspired. Oh, Tibby Tiburon. I have a dream too. Oh, okay. I dream of being the first shark in space. I don't think that's a program. A shark can dream. After all, it is the final frontier. Wow. Even sharks have big dreams and big teeth. Oh, anybody recognize this guy right here? We begin en español. Lin-Manuel Miranda es un compositor, dramaturgo y productor que resalta en los escenarios. Hace musicales que nos educan y divierten, como In the Heights y Hamilton, que son verdaderamente extraordinarios. También es rapero, letrista, actor y cantante. Tiene múltiples talentos. Es una estrella brillante. Ha ganado varios premios y la gente lo aclama. Incluso tiene una estrella en el Paseo de la Fama. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Simply written here as playwright, but really, if we put in all the things he did, well, the author would have run out of space on this line. Composer, playwright, and producer, Lin-Manuel Miranda brightens the screen and stage. His compelling musicals, In the Heights and Hamilton, entertain, enlighten, and engage. He's also a rapper, a singer, a lyricist, and an actor. Multi-talented and brilliant, he's got the it factor. Lin-Manuel wins over hearts, achieves accolades, and earns critical acclaim. Among them, Tony and Grammy Awards, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And not only that,
My name is Alexander Barrington.
Oh, Green Bear, I'm in the middle.
My name is Alexander Barrington.
I guess I'll have to let him finish.
And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait.
And he's also a big inspiration source for Green Bear and, well, a lot of people out there. Next up, Albert Baez. Totally different direction we're going in now. That's right. Mathy, sciencey area. Those are not real words, by the way. Here we go. Albert Baez se mudó a Estados Unidos a los 2 años, pero es mexicano de nacimiento. Siempre amó las matemáticas y la física. Hizo un gran descubrimiento. Inventó un microscopio que los científicos todavía usan hoy en día. Ayuda a examinar las células vivas con un potente radiografía. Así que si te gusta la ciencia y deseas ser inventor, tú eres inteligente. Piensa en grande y muestra tu esplendor. Born in Mexico, Albert Baez immigrated to the U.S. when he was only 2. His lifelong passions were math and physics, which led to his discovering something new. Years ago, he invented a microscope that scientists still use today. His innovation helps examine living cells using a powerful X-ray. If, like Albert, you love science and it's a field that you want to enter, think big, use your smarts, as you may become our next inventor. That's right, my little mathematical brainiacs out there. Next up, this one's for the sporty guys out there and gals. Fernando Valenzuela fue uno de los mejores lanzadores de su generación. En sus 10 años con los Dodgers, cautivó a toda la nación. Su apodo era El Toro y tenía fans en todo el mundo. Cada vez que subía al montículo, su éxito era rotundo. Ganó el premio Cy Young y fue novato del año, un hecho admirable. Fue un campeón de la Serie Mundial y tuvo una carrera impecable. All right, batter up. Fernando Valenzuela is revered as one of the best pitchers of his generation. During his decade playing for the Dodgers, he captivated the entire nation. Nicknamed El Toro, which in Spanish means the bull, whenever he was pitching, the stadiums remained full. Fernando won the Cy Young Award and was named Rookie of the Year, a World Series champion, and that's serious. He had a remarkable career. And he scores! Oh, now we're switching gears into a little something more artistic and musical again. Carlos Santana. A los 5 años tocaba el violín y a los 8 la guitarra. Su talento lo llevaría muy lejos. Él es Carlos Santana. Well, when he plays it sounds a little better than that. Incluso hace cantar la guitarra. Su talento es divino. Fusiona jazz, rock y ritmos afrocubanos con una mezcla de sonidos latinos. También es humanista y ayuda a los necesitados. Es una superestrella que da la mano a los menos afortunados. At 5, just 5, he played the violin, and at 8, he learned the guitar. Carlos Santana's musical abilities have taken him very far. He can make his guitar sing. His talents have no bounds, infusing jazz, rock, and Afro-Cuban rhythms with a mix of Latin sounds. He's also a humanitarian, dedicated to helping those in need. Santana's talent and generosity make him a superstar indeed. I like that. I like that he helps people, and also I like that, look at that, he started playing the violin at 5, learned the guitar at 8. I hope that that tells you that you are never too young to start following your dreams and go for it, okay? Cesar Chavez, you might have heard this name before. Maybe you've only heard of it because you've seen his name on street signs in some cities. That's because he's a pretty big deal dude in Hispanic heritage history. Now, if you haven't heard about him, you're about to. Cesar Chavez fue un líder sindical que hizo de los derechos civiles su vocación. un campeón de los trabajadores agrícolas que entendió su difícil situación. En defensa de los demás, su compasión alcanzó nuevas alturas. Hasta el día de hoy, su mensaje resuena, empodera y une. Sigue siendo una gran figura. Es un verdadero héroe estadounidense que será recordado generación tras generación. Su legado es importante y forma parte de la historia de nuestra nación. As a labor leader, Cesar Chavez fought for civil rights. A champion for farm workers, he understood their plights. Standing up for others, his compassion reached great heights. And to this day, his message resonates, empowers, and unites. A true American hero, Chavez will be remembered for generations. His legacy is interwoven in the history of our nation. You see that sign, Si se puede? That's famous from his protest for fair wages for farm workers. Oscar de la Renta. Now, if you haven't heard of this guy, I bet your mom has. Para Oscar de la Renta, desde niño el arte fue su pasión, pero a medida que creció, se dio cuenta de que la moda tenía su corazón. Dignitarios y primeras damas portan sus diseños. En los desfiles de moda, modelos y celebridades visten sus estilos de sueño. Conocido como el caballero de la moda, era refinado y brillante. Sus vestidos eran sencillos y a la vez elegantes. I wish I could have worn a De La Renta. Look at this one though. I can dream that this is me with the red hair and the orange sparkly dress. I can dream. As a young boy, Oscar de la Renta had an affinity for all forms of art. While growing up, fashion became his calling as it took hold of his heart. Dignitaries and first ladies dress in his exquisite designer clothes. Models and celebrities wear them in prestigious fashion shows. Known as the gentleman of fashion, he strove for elegance in his designs. De la Renta had a gift for creating clothes that are timeless, classic, and refined. Yep, now they are considered classics, vintage. JeanMichel Basquiat. And you may be thinking, wait a minute, storyteller, that doesn't sound like a Spanish name. Wait. JeanMichel Basquiat fue un artista con herencia de Haití y Puerto Rico. Sus pinturas están en los mejores museos. Su estilo era magnífico. Su madre Matilde lo inspiró a que continuara su carrera en el arte desde que era muy niño. En casa dibujaba, escribía y coloreaba, algo que hacía con mucho empeño y cariño. Su diversa herencia cultural fue una fuente de inspiración. Su trabajo continúa cautivando a cada generación. JeanMichel Basquiat was an artist of Haitian and Puerto Rican descent. World-class museums display his paintings, and they are magnificent. His mom, Matilda, inspired him to pursue his art when he was a little boy. He would draw and write and color. That's what really brought him joy. Pop culture and themes like race and class were his sources of inspiration. Basquiat's thought-provoking art continues to captivate every generation. So, because Basquiat, his father was Haitian, that's why he has a French last name, and then his mom was of Puerto Rican descent. So it turns out that JeanMichel Basquiat, who grew up in New York, spoke English, spoke Spanish, and he spoke French. Mon Dieu. That's right, Jules the Giraffe. He spoke French just like you. And he says, my favorite guy. Oh, but there are a few more big figures in the book. I decided. Okay, he decided. Ruben Salazar, pioneering journalist and civil rights activist. You know, Storyteller used to be a journalist, writing and telling stories. Well, hey, wait a minute, I'm still telling stories. What am I talking about? Ruben Salazar fue un periodista que luchó por hacer brillar a su comunidad. Escribía sobre lo que es ser latino en cada oportunidad. Impulsado por el activismo por los derechos civiles, se unió al movimiento chicano. En su columna en el diario Los Angeles Times, abogó por mejorar las condiciones del ser humano. Tú también puedes usar tu voz para hacer cosas positivas y hasta un cambio social puedes provocar con lo que escribas. Distinguished journalist Ruben Salazar shined a light on his community, covering news stories about the Latino experience at every opportunity. Driven by civil rights activism, he joined the Chicano movement. His column at the Los Angeles Times crusaded for social improvement. Be outspoken, like Ruben was, using your voice to make things right. When passionate about your purpose, even a cause you can ignite. Oh, Ricardo Montalban. I know that you're pretty young. You probably never saw his big commercials or his big TV shows, but the grown-ups in your life will know these two super important phrases. Fine Corinthian leather and welcome to Fantasy Island. This dude was pretty boss. Ricardo Montalban nació en México, donde destacó en la actuación. Luego vino a Estados Unidos y retomó su carrera, algo que hizo con la misma pasión. Pronto consiguió papeles importantes en teatro, cine y programas de televisión. De comedia a drama, llegó hasta donde estaban los grandes de la profesión. Pero su mayor regalo fue ayudar a otros actores latinos a través de su fundación. Abrió muchas puertas en Hollywood para la nueva generación. Ricardo Montalban was born in Mexico, where he became a famous actor. And then he moved to the United States to start a brand new chapter. He soon had leading roles in theater, film, and TV shows. From comedy to drama, he was up there with the pros. But perhaps his greatest gift of all was helping Latino actors through his foundation. Montalban opened many doors in Hollywood for the younger generations. And that's nice, right? When you have success and then you try to help other people be successful too. You know, we're all trying to do that, right? We're trying to get up there, and it's amazing if you're trying to get up there, right? And reach that star, and somebody pulls you up or gives you a shove to help you up there. And it's great to get that help and get that little pull up there. And it's also great to be the person who does a little push or does the little pull and helps somebody get better too. Julian Castro, politician. Oh, Naive had a lot of politicians to choose from. There are lots of Latino politicians, so you have plenty of inspiration source. She chose Julian Castro. ¿Qué quieres ser cuando seas grande? No tengas límites, sé valiente. Todo es posible. Incluso puedes postularte para ser presidente. Como Julian Castro, quien cree que todos merecen una oportunidad de soñar en grande, alcanzar sus metas y ayudar a su comunidad. Graduado de la Facultad de Derecho de Harvard, trabajó en la administración del presidente Barack Obama. Su madre lo impulsó a soñar en grande para que creara su propio panorama. Julian Castro, or Julian, but Julian, English, Spanish. Julian Castro was mayor of San Antonio, Texas, working hard to serve its residents. And then he had the grandest of dreams and even ran for president. A Harvard Law School graduate, Julian worked for President Barack Obama. His mother inspired him to have no limits and create his own life's panorama. So, what do you want to be when you grow up? Think big. Don't be hesitant. Anything is possible. You can even run for president. And now the final page is all about you. All about tú. Now look into the mirror. What's reflecting back your way? Perhaps Julian, Lin-Manuel, Carlos, Ricardo, or Jose? The answer is you! Kind, compassionate, and smart. Loving, deserving, whole, and complete. You have a real big heart. So go out and be fearless. Show your talents. Don't be shy. The world deserves your gifts. There are a million reasons why. Like all these fearless trailblazers who are now known far and wide, you have unlimited potential. So let your passion be your guide. Ahora mírate al espejo. ¿Qué es lo que ves reflejado? Quizá Julián, Lin-Manuel, Carlos, José o Ricardo. Eres tú. Amable, sensible e inteligente. Adorable, digno, completo y con un corazón gigante. One of my favorite words in Spanish that I want you to know. Corazón. Heart, corazón. Sé valiente. Brave. Sé valiente, muestra tu ingenio, no seas cohibido. El mundo merece tus talentos, esos con los que has nacido. Como todos estos pioneros audaces que son conocidos por todas partes hoy en día, tú tienes un gran potencial, así que deja que tu pasión sea tu guía. And if you are super inspired and intrigued by these fellows that we just got to talk about, I love the back of the book. It has more complete biographies that tells us more details about every single person that we met here in this book. You know, it's like sometimes you see something about someone or you see a movie about them and then you just want to read more. So I love this because the back shows us even more information about each one. And Naive, Abuela Bear's friend, Naive even included a bibliografía, so that we could actually do more research on our own if we want to know more. Fill up the brains, decide, do I want to be an astronaut? Do I want to be, I don't know, what kind of a trailblazer do you want to be? I mean, I don't want to put ideas in your head. Well, I kind of do. But I don't want to tell you what you should do. I want you to be inspired and think about what it is that you think you could do with the talents that you were born with and you saw. You don't have to wait to be a grown-up. You can start right now. Oh, StoryTeller, I love this book so much and I feel so inspired. Well, Abuela Bear, I have to say that you are a pretty inspiring trailblazer yourself. Why do you say that? I am just an Abuela Bear. Abuela Bear. You're not just an Abuela Bear. You left your country and everything you knew because you wanted to look for freedom in America. Oh, this is true. And because you were fearless and you opened up opportunities for your grandbears to become anything that they want to be. And you know, one of them wants to be president. I know. He keeps trying to get me on some committee, but I told him, I just want to be retired now. You know, being a trailblazer sometimes is hard and you need to retire and take a little bitty break. All right, Abuela, you've deserved your break, but thank you for bringing us Fearless Trailblazers from your friend Naive. Really good book. And wow, big Spanish words. I know. I wanted to challenge you. Mission accomplished. See you next time, kid, on KidTime Storytime, where we have tons of bilingual stories. I'll have the link for this book down in the description if you want to add it to your library. And you can always go to KidTimeStoryTime.com and look up all our bilingual stories. Adios.